Good morning. I'm Hannah Birchall. I'm the Director of Marketing, Communications and External Relations here at the University of Salford, and I would like to welcome you all warmly to today's ceremony. But firstly, can we say a massive thank you to the band? What a fantastic start. From the video that you've just watched, you'll see that your relationship with the university does not end today. In fact, it is only just beginning. You are now a member of a global alumni community of some 200,000 graduates. Salford graduates go on to achieve amazing things, making a difference in all walks of life, from politics, industry, the arts, scientific discovery, to serving our communities through the health service, in schools and in public service. We would love you to keep in touch with us so that we can share in your life's journey and achievements, but also to ensure that you are kept up to date with the latest benefits and services available to you as a member of our alumni network. As you cross the stage today, we'll be recording you, and you'll receive an email from us in the next couple of days, inviting you to download the clip of yourself. It's just a little gift to say thank you for agreeing to let us stay in touch with you. Before the ceremony starts, I have a few housekeeping notes to run through. This year, instead of shaking the hand of the presiding officer, you will just do a nod as you cross the stage. Now, we've seen nods, we've seen curtsies, little bows. Make it your own. Now, can I also ask that everyone remains seated throughout the ceremony as a courtesy to other guests so that they aren't disturbed and they don't have their view blocked. I know you want the best picture of your loved ones, but you can live stream this back and see it all over again after. I'd also like to ask, particularly our guests, to please stay to the end. We need that last round of applause to be as big as the first. And finally, can I ask that your mobile phones are switched to silent? You can keep them out, you can take as many selfies as you like, but please, please switch them to silent. The ceremony will now begin. For those of you who are able, please stand.
I declare this congregation open to present the awards of the University of Salford. Please be seated.
Graduands and distinguished guests, please welcome Professor Joe Sweeney, Dean of the School of Science, Engineering and Environment.
Good morning, everyone. Don't we all look smart? Is everyone happy? Sorry, is everyone happy? Okay then. Welcome today, graduands, families, friends, partners and supporters. Also our distinguished guests and my school colleagues, welcome to this graduation ceremony. Congratulations, we are here to celebrate you and your achievements. You're going to leave here today as University of Salford graduates, which is the end point of perhaps the start of your student journey. It's been an honour and a privilege to work with and alongside you and to witness the hard work that you have put into your studies. We are all extremely proud of you. We're proud of your work ethic, and we're proud of the sheer effort that you've expended in pursuit of your degree. Talent is not enough. We have to work hard to be able to achieve things in life, and you have certainly all worked very hard. And we've watched you in admiration as you carried out your studies with commitment, with dedication, and with purpose. We are also really proud of the way you've risen to meet the challenge of a once-in-100 medical crisis. COVID has disrupted everyone's lives, and your lives have been difficult from the point of view of your studies, and what you have done has been immensely impressive. To rise to that challenge, that meteor impact in all of our lives, you've persevered, you've adapted to the changes that have been forced upon you, and honestly, we admire and celebrate your strength of character and purpose in reaching graduation in spite of what life has thrown at you. Any academic engagement is based on partnership, your partnership with us, but also a partnership with our administrative teams, our industry partners who help design and validate our courses, and the local and national societal organisations, which many of you have worked with, thereby bringing benefits outside your studies to the local and national environments. Salford students make amazing contributions to society in many ways, and we thank you for all of that extra hard work that you have done, and you have been superb ambassadors for both the school and the university. We are very proud that you're about to join the around 200,000 alumni community around the world. It's a talented, diverse, and distinguished alumni family. We hope you're going to stay in touch with us and share your successes with us, but you should be proud to be a part of this globally recognized community. Life is always difficult. At the moment, there are many challenges around. We have war in Europe. We have difficulties in our own country. I think what is important to say is that education is an immense privilege. We've been privileged to work with you, but we hope that you feel privileged that we've been able to help you use the knowledge and the talent that you have to develop yourselves, to learn how to think and to solve problems. Somebody once said that education is a matter of life and death. I disagree with that. It's considerably more important. Whatever happens in the future, we wish you luck, and we hope that you'll come back and you'll see us. Please don't forget us, because we will not forget you. It's been an exciting year for the school, but there have also been significant achievements for our university, and therefore I'm very proud to introduce our presiding officer for this ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Helen Marshall.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to a rather cool Salford this morning. Cool in lots of ways. If you'd been here Monday and Tuesday evening, 6:30, fourth ceremony of the day in this room, it was rather like being in a sauna wearing an overcoat. Pretty hot, pretty hot. Anyway, it's a real pleasure and a real privilege to welcome you. It's been a hard few years for all of you, and you, as a graduating cohort this year, have been through 3 years of unprecedented challenges in terms of your study period. So it's real congratulations to you, because the fact that you're here today and you've graduated says something about your resilience and your abilities. And going forward in the world, always draw on that supply of resilience and those abilities, because they will stand you in good stead. This is our first summer graduation since summer of 1919. Summer of 20 got cancelled, 21 got cancelled. So this is the first one since 1919, and it's the highlight of my year. I love seeing all our students and their friends and family and graduating. So it's fantastic. So a real welcome as well to friends and families. Some of you will have come from just down the road, and some of you will have come a massive long distance, and some of you will have come on aeroplanes. So a real welcome to you, and I hope you enjoy your day. It's a day of celebration, but it's also a day to have a bit of fun. Don't, what we try and do with our graduation ceremonies is, yes, they're serious, it's about graduation, it's about certification, but also it's about a bit of fun. So enjoy yourselves as well. It's really important that you do that. And I hope that you take away real memories from your university journey. Alongside your studies, I hope you've made good friends, that you've built resilience, and if, like me, you may have even learned to cook. Because when I went to university, I couldn't cook. My housemates were not impressed with my attempts at cooking. I became the chief dishwasher in the house. So whether you're moving now on to further studies or employment, whether you're taking time to reflect on those opportunities and go backpacking for a year or something like that, all of it is valuable and valid experience. So please be confident to succeed in whatever you choose to do. My own career started some time ago, even though I'm only 39 really. I'm a law graduate, and I remember sitting where you're sitting now, waiting for the Vice-Chancellor to stop rambling on so I could get on the stage and get my degree. And my lasting memory of going across the stage and getting my degree were my shoes, because I'd chosen these incredible stiletto heels. And I remember sitting there looking at the shoes and looking at a rickety set of steps going up the stage and a rickety set of steps coming down the stage, thinking, oh no, am I going to make it or not? And my memory is getting across the stage. I can't remember picking the certificate up. I can't remember shaking hands or any of that. All I can remember is concentrating on getting across the stage. So please don't do that. Think about your time crossing the stage and actually picking up your certificate. That's the most important thing. When I was a student, I was probably a little bit naughty, really. I mean, one of the things we did a sponsored hitchhike for a local kids charity. And it was Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and you got sponsored however far you could go. This is back in the 70s. And my friend and I, we were brilliant. We ended up in the Netherlands. The only problem we had was we didn't know how to get back. So we arrived back on the Wednesday, and our lecturers absolutely slaughtered us because we were 3 days late, and they were worried about us. And in those days, you didn't have mobile phones or anything. Nobody could contact us. Nobody knew where we were, and they were really worried about us. And we got back on the Wednesday, so we were in a bit of bother. But we raised the most money because we'd gone the furthest. I thought that was pretty good. So your university days should be treasured, not just from what you've learned, but also the resilience you've built, the independence you've built, the friendship groups that you've built. And I'm still friends with a lot of people I went to university with. And we've stayed in contact all our lives. And that is really lovely. And also be friends with us. So we would love to welcome you to our alumni community. And as Joe said, there's over 200,000 alumni across the globe. And we still work closely with a number of those students. If we can help you going forward when you're part of our alumni group in any way, or you can come and think you've got a great idea that you think the university would be interested in working with you on, then please, please, please stay in contact, because we've done some great work with alumni. And that is part of the University of Salford family. So, when I have come through my career, I never thought I would end up being the Vice-Chancellor of this great university. I started off in legal practice. This is very early 1980s. And I'm a corporate lawyer. Mergers, takeovers, corporation tax, things like that. Really boring. And I went into a very large legal practice in Cardiff. And they put me, first of all, in the probate department. And then they moved me to the family law department. And I said to the partner, well, hang on a minute. You promised me I'd be in corporate law. Ah, yeah, well, you're a woman. You know, we don't put women in corporate law. And I thought, well, thank you very much, but no thanks. So I left. I went back to the University of Birmingham, did some research in takeovers, mergers, and what was then Article 85 and 86, and the competition law. And ended up doing some part-time teaching, and I really, really enjoyed it. And that's how I got into the academic world, really by accident, not by design. And I never thought I'd end up as a Vice-Chancellor. But one of the things I've learnt in my life is if the opportunity comes and it takes you forward, even though it might be challenging, take the opportunity, grow into that space, move down the road. It's not about a plan. I'm here, then in 3 years' time I'll be there, and in 3 years' time I'll be there. It wasn't like that. But opportunities came along, and I kind of zigzagged a bit. But it's been a fantastic career in the higher education sector, and I've really enjoyed it. And one of the things I've noticed is that there are three kinds of people around. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wonder what just happened. Now, you've got to make your mind up which one of those you're going to be. Okay? Decide who you're going to be. So we're really proud of you, and you need to be proud of yourselves. And we're here today to celebrate your achievements and your success, despite all the challenges that have been thrown at you. You're here, you've graduated. Fantastic. And the university has been through a challenging 2.5, 3 years as well. The senior team, they used to like me, they're not so keen on me these days, because through COVID I said, right, we're going to manage COVID, we're going to keep our staff and students safe, we're going to keep the educational experience as good as we can possibly make it, and by the way, you're carrying on with your strategic objectives. And the workload for them has been phenomenal. But we have landed some real big chunky stuff. Some of it, well, quite a lot of it actually, paid for by Boris. So in that space, I quite like him because he's paid. We've built a new science and engineering building, and many of you will be familiar with the build on campus. You will have seen it. That's going to open now in the next few weeks. £65 million build, very 21st century, very modern engineering building and science and environment and all of that. So really going forward. And of course, we've opened Energy House 2, which was very kindly paid for by someone outside the university. And that is now world leading, absolutely world leading. And we've got companies and people wanting to work with us on that, far, far too many. Our problem isn't the number of people knocking the door. The problem is too many people knocking the door. And we're going to have to look at potentially expanding it into other parts of the world as well, into looking at other climates. So that's been fantastic. And then the other thing we landed, two other things we landed, was the Northwest Industrial Robotics Centre, where we work with industry on automated robotic-led functions to improve productivity across the industry sector. And also we are the lead for the Institute of Technology in Greater Manchester. We have set up the Greater Manchester Institute of Technology, which again is very much Industry 4.0 skills for jobs around Manchester. Currently in Manchester, there are 11,500 vacancies in the computer science area. Different elements of it, but computer science. And if you're a computer scientist, the job market out there is like a football transfer market. You go into one job, and 6 months later, another company's coming along, offering you a load more money to go into another job. And it is hard yards. Anyway, we are there, and we're getting there, and we're really carrying on. So I'm really proud of what we've achieved through the pandemic. And we also had the Research Excellence Framework, which comes around every 7 years, and that assesses the sector's excellence in the research field. And we are in the top 10 highest movers. We're the 7th highest mover in the country this year, and we're the 2nd highest mover for impact. And the latter has really, really impressed me, because what it says about our strategy around industrial collaboration is that it's working. So we're not just doing research, sat in a lab, looking at a test tube. Oh, isn't that interesting? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that marvellous? We're actually doing research that's applied, that gets on the ground and makes a difference to people's lives and the economy. And we're the 2nd highest mover in the country in terms of impact. So in terms of the REF outcome, it's been the best REF outcome that this university's had in over 20 years. And we're really moving up the table now. So those are just a few examples of what we've achieved in the last 3 years. And we've done a good job, and you've done a great job. So the team alongside me today here have guided you through your journey, and your family and friends have supported you through your journey. And if you're anything like my kids when they went to university, most of the phone calls back to family were, "Oh, Mum, I've run out of money again. Can you lend me 50 quid? Yeah, I'm looking at mums and dads. Was that what it was like? Yeah, I know what it's like. Both my daughters were like that. But they've supported you, and you're here. So I'd like, graduates, for you all to stand, please, and give your friends, family and our colleagues here a round of applause for everything they've done for you whilst you've been studying. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, in a moment, you'll pass across the stage and receive your degree certificate. Please take your time, enjoy yourself. You can wave to your family and friends. Don't feel it's that formal. Enjoy your journey across the stage to be a graduate. So, finally, I'll finish by saying to each and every one of our graduates, be proud of what you've achieved. Be bold in your aspirations. The future is yours to make and take. And as we like to say at Salford, go out there and become unstoppable. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
I now invite Tristia Harrison to be presented for the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa.
Vice Chancellor, graduates, guests, I am delighted to introduce our honorary graduate today, Tristia Harrison, CEO of TalkTalk. Tristia was born in Radlett in Hertfordshire. She studied history at the University of Kent, and in 2000 she joined Carphone Warehouse, where she held a number of senior positions in management and executive locations. And she was managing director of TalkTalk's consumer business when it demerged from Carphone Warehouse. Since March 2017, Tristia has been the CEO of TalkTalk Group, having previously served, as I said, as managing director of the consumer business. TalkTalk is the UK's largest provider of affordable broadband, serving 10 million consumers, 4.2 million premises and businesses of all sizes across the country. Tristia is well known and highly respected in the business, digital, data and cybersecurity sectors, and she's a leading businesswoman and a prominent figure on the Northwest stage. Under Tristia's leadership, TalkTalk moved its headquarters from London to here in Salford in 2019, which brought significant investment to the region and created hundreds of jobs for residents and graduates, giving many opportunities to people like you in the audience. In addition to her outstanding work in the business environment, Tristia is a visible and avid supporter of inclusion and diversity, supporting both women and diversity in general in technology. In her time as CEO, the gender pay gap at TalkTalk has reduced every year for the past 5 years, and they now have a very strong contingent of female leaders at every level of the business, with an ambition to significantly increase on that success achieved to date. Tristia is also the power behind TalkTalk's Women in Tech initiative, which this university is extremely proud to be a part of. Alongside improving the gender balance in technology, Tristia is committed to improving diversity itself within the sector. Tristia has talked passionately and at the highest levels about the need to nurture the untapped talent we have right here on our doorstep in Salford and the local environments, providing opportunities for local young people, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds, to thrive and to move up the ladder of business and be successful in their own rights. She is also an advocate in welcoming more neurodiverse people into the organisation, recognising that according to the ONS, fewer than 30% of adults with autism are in work. As part of this drive, Tristia has developed TalkTalk's community engagement strategy since the relocation of the headquarters to Salford. TalkTalk have established partnerships with local schools, food banks and other community projects across the Northwest to help disadvantaged families and children in the region. The partnership between the University of Salford and TalkTalk is one that we are deeply proud of. Highlights include working together on TalkTalk's Women in Tech initiative, the Fast Track Digital Workforce Programme, and of course our collaboration on the establishment of the Greater Manchester Institute of Technology. Alongside all of this day job, Tristia devotes her time and skills to a number of important charities and organisations. She's an independent non-executive director at Next plc and an honorary trustee at the national charity Ambitious About Autism. From May 2011 until June 2020, Tristia served as a trustee at Comic Relief, chairing their commercial and technology board, as well as advising on marketing and communication campaigns for Sport Relief and Red Nose Day, and most recently the Big Night In, raising funds for charities in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. As of September 2020, Tristia was appointed as Chair of Crisis in September, and the national charity, that is a national charity for homeless people, after she had previously joined the Board of Trustees in July that year. Tristia is married with 2 teenage sons, and she splits her time between London and TalkTalk's headquarters here in Salford. As a father of 2 daughters, people like Tristia are vital for providing visible role models, both in terms of inspiration and excellence. And Vice-Chancellor, I am delighted to present for the degree of the Doctor of the University, honoris causa, Tristia Harrison.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, can I just start by saying how honoured I am to be awarded this honorary degree from the University of Salford. Can I also say many, many congratulations to everyone here receiving their degrees today. As we heard, I wasn't born in the Northwest. My story begins in Hertfordshire, where I grew up, and in London, where I spent the first 20 years of my working life. And for many people, especially as I was growing up, life would have stayed rooted in the southeast of England until the end of my working life. But then came TalkTalk. TalkTalk is an internet business rooted in the Northwest, not far from here in Earlham, just down the road. I'm also married to a northerner, Andrew, who's here in the audience. He is from Rainford, near St Helens, so we've always enjoyed spending lots of time here. And when the opportunity came to relocate TalkTalk completely back to its home region, soon after I became chief executive, we grabbed the opportunity. And there are lots of reasons why. To reconnect with our heritage, to take advantage of our brilliant building, it's called Soapworks, just by the River Irwell, just a mile or so from here. Please come and visit us. But it's also about being different. All the other major internet companies in the UK are based in London and along the M4 motorway in the southeast of England. And we saw the real opportunity, based on our history, to come here and play a part in one of the most thriving communities in Europe. Talent and ideas are flocking to the Northwest in ever greater numbers. We just heard about the number of technology vacancies. There is an energy here that you simply don't find anywhere else in the UK. And Salford is properly part of that story. It is a city transforming itself. Our Soapworks headquarters is an emblem of that. It once produced soap and toothpaste. It's now churning out smart routers and super-fast internet and terabytes of connectivity. I know the business community has to do more to make sure opportunity is there for everyone in this great city. We have dozens of Kickstarters who joined us at TalkTalk during COVID, and many of them live in Salford. Almost half now have full-time jobs with us at TalkTalk, and will be doing more through various schemes also available. But showing us the way, as we've heard this morning, is the University of Salford. It's a place rooted in its history, formed originally out of the need to train textile workers and give dockers skills, amalgamating mechanics institutes, technical and working men's colleges into what we see today. But it's also a place that looks resolutely into the future. And I love the way you state your mission, or a part of it at least, which is, let's get students ready for work. Our collaboration in the Greater Manchester Institute of Technology and the Fast Track Digital Data Academy will make a difference. And I wish more universities made the future workplace the priority that Salford University does. Also, you have an unashamed focus on technology and sustainability. Embracing excitement about the future of things like smart cities is properly energising to see. The chance you have given us to mentor some of your Black and ethnic minority students speaks to your commitment that university and opportunity is for everyone, no matter where you come from. And that vital message about opportunity should be the case regardless of socioeconomic background too. In my work as Chair of Crisis, which is the National Homelessness Charity, I see the huge difference that can be made when someone feels there are opportunities for them to live differently and to go on achieving things in their life. So finding and nurturing talent from all walks of life should be a priority for all of us in any leadership role. And speaking of that, there is still far too little diversity in our sector, in technology, and in leadership especially so, and it's an issue. I am proud to break the mould myself and at Talk as a female chief executive, and proud of the work we do as a company to recruit and retain talented women and people from all backgrounds across the business. I'm also pleased that what we have done so far to promote the potential of women in our sector is starting to be recognised, and I'm proud of the work that we continue to do to make that happen. But across our sector, we all need to do more. Women still make up only a fifth of the tech sector employees in the UK. We need as much talent as possible in the Northwest and across the country, because we need the best possible ideas. The world is a competitive, complex, difficult place. We need everyone on our team. And as you can tell, this is something that is very close to my heart. So if you're here today, sitting in front of me, perhaps a young woman or anyone who feels there isn't a role for you in the technology sector because you might not fit in, whatever that means, let me tell you that is definitely wrong. And you've had a fantastic start in your time here at Salford University. As a society, as a region, as a city, and as a company, we need everyone. We need ideas that challenge the existing way of doing things. That is something that has always been at the heart of what University of Salford is absolutely about. And it's what I'm about and what we're about at Talk. And that is why I am so proud to accept the honorary degree today. And as I say, many, many congratulations to everyone receiving their degrees today. Thank you very much.
Graduands and distinguished guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards from the School of Science, Engineering and Environment. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Professor Joe Sweeney, Dean of School, to present the awards.
Before we start the formal awards, I just wanted to point out all of our students have been amazing in dealing with the pandemic, but for research students, there's been a particular challenge. Research is one of those things you carry around your head 24/7, and you often need specialist equipment which may have not been accessible. So please, before we start the awards, can we have a round of applause for our research graduates today? You ready? Okay. Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the School's Science, Engineering and Environment, I present for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Adaptive Energy Saving and Mobility IPv6 Routing Protocol in Low Power and Lossy Networks for Internet of Things and Wireless Sensor Networks, Abu Bakr Halilu. High temperature corrosion protection of gas turbine blades with micro coatings and nano coatings, simulation and experiments, Ali Kadir. Analyzing frequent patterns in data streams using a dynamic compact stream pattern algorithm, Ayodeji Emmanuel Oyewale. Semi-active control for independently rotating wheel set in railway vehicles with MR dampers, Atusa Zaim. For the award of Master of Science, Cybersecurity, Threat Intelligence and Forensics, Adeola Adewumi. Kaladupe Ayegbusi. Sayanth Atholi. Peter Arinza Chukwu Ezemakam. Abdel Ismail. Sylvester Obioha. Victor Ogona. Adedeo Aladapo Ogunsanya. Toby Taiwo. For the award of Master of Science in Data Science, Emmanuel Abu. Oluwaseun Adebayo. Oluwatoyosi Adekunle. Kairun Ali. Rana Tukia Atike. Godwin Nse Ebong. Latif Olawale Fatai. Oledayo Fowasere. Eunice Gaisi. Ashok Kumar Gandavaram. Catherine George. Nicholas Grimshaw. George Ihouma. Imrul Hassan Imon. Ihomehi Iraola. Israt Jahan. Ambarish Jonavitula. Achu Joseph. Merlin Joy. Sonny Joy. Felicia Cowantan. Mohammed Mahan. Pradeep Midatani. Sajiuddin Mohammed. Nima Narayanan. Salif Ullah Niazi. Roshan Pascal Raj Nimharaju John. Dinesh Nimagada. Andrew Nwanakawagwu. Matthew Oladapupo. Oluwafemi Olawoyin. Oladele Omisipe. Somaya Omrani. Nayabuche Onyekwere. Vabhib Fakumar Patel. Ajay Mahesh Reddy Pedapala. Srijesh Plachananyi Mohanan. Andrew Pollock. Sureka Prakasam. Sai Kiran Pulipati. Sayed Ranagi. Olaruntele Taiwo. Mohammed Tanimu. Sai Priya Tota, Martin Richard Usme, Sundeep Veramacheni, Mithun Chandrakumar Vijayavil Sam Chandrasekharan Nair, Helen Yeung. For the award of Master of Science in Petroleum and Gas Engineering, Rogers K. Gazo. For the award of Master of Science in Structural Engineering, Mohammed Ali. Cameron Fitton. Emmanuel Leiana. Ewan McDonnell. Lewis McLeod, Hadi Nasser, Mohsen Saihi, Thomas Thompson, Dilip Vayaparambil Babu, and last but of course not least, for the award of Master of Science in Transport Engineering and Planning, Jack Pickford.
We will now commence the presentation of the undergraduate awards from the School of Science, Engineering and Environment. Each student will be presented for their award individually. I would like to invite Dr. Gemma Lace, Associate Dean Academic Student Experience, to present the awards.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Science, Engineering and Environment, I present for the award of Master of Engineering, Aeronautical Engineering, Anthony Wood. Master of Engineering, Civil and Architectural Engineering, Amar Haru. Charlotte Richards. Master of Engineering, Civil and Architectural Engineering with Professional Experience, Megan Pepazoglu. Master of Engineering, Civil Engineering, Mohammed Ahmed. Jake Wilson. Master of Engineering, Civil Engineering with Professional Experience, Adam Potts. Ehsan Wazim. Master of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering with Professional Experience, Camille Shaziska. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Aeronautical Engineering, Al-Bahadi Abdullah Al-Shmari. Waref Al-Akbar. Daryl Anderson. Melika Al-Stari Shirazian. Heather Boatin. Musab Chowdhury. Callum Cherry. Jake Dunn. Ethan Flowers. Aisha Ismail. Liam Jackson. Oliver Kanju Parsons. Bilawal Khan. Gosh Khan. Aluteo Ladui. Kai Norman Grounds. Zaid Patel. Hasib Rayman. Abdul Sanhat. Ahmed Jaber Al-Shmari. Thomas Shaw. Liam Slater. Nayab Wakar. Ethan Yates. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Aircraft Engineering with Pilot Studies, Zain Ahmed. Joshua Chukwuma. Max Eden. Oliver Edwards. Aidan Collect. Joanna Mather. Darren Sito. Harry Smithers. Mohammed Sulu Gambari. Sunbin Sunny. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Civil and Architectural Engineering, Mohammed Abdul Wahid. Richard Croxford. Laura Philby. Anam Javed. Oliver Latham. Connor Marlon Lord. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Civil Engineering, Saad Abdullah. Fala Aljami. Salim Al-Dulasi. Fatima Alid. Talal Alteri. Sarah Alanenzi. Faisal Alamay. Abdul Rahman Al-Munir. Barak Al-Matari. Khadija Al-Amran. Fatima Al-Katan. Monra Al-Rashid. Ahmed Al-Rashidi. Sheikha Al-Sad. Ahmed Azab. Aristot Bobwa. Shrouk Bursheli. Mia Charnock. Hasham Gondal. Unais Hanan. Mons Khalil. Leslie Muchakoki. Nur Rashdan. Luke Todd. Declan Williams. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Civil Engineering with Professional Experience, Walid Hamoud. Austin Luzadas. Aldridge Siwawa. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Control and Automation Engineering, Ryan Brown. Sarah Carla de Silva Gaspar Bernardino. Amy Dodd. Alia Elva. Joseph Innes. Lucy Mitchell. Dominic Philpott. Paul Rimando. Sebastian Sanchez. Krishan Taylor. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Electronic Engineering, Sef Al-Qaid. Mohammed Osman. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Mechanical Engineering, Abdulrahman Jabran. Mohammed Al-Mous. Ahmed Mulsli Al-Khani. Anas Khalid Bajabi. Paul Burney. Jennifer Chidley. Nathan Gosby Taylor. Anas Hamza Yassin. Alexander Hubab. Nadia Ibrahim. Ibrahim Irfan. Ritik Kumar Chandra. Jack Menzies. Alexander Pretlove Gibbons. Mahmoud Ramadan. Hannah Temple. Patrick Odom. Zem Zal. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Mechanical Engineering with Professional Experience, Stefano Citineri. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Petroleum and Mechanical Engineering, Mohammed Zain Al Faisal. Adnan Bala. Mohammed Hussain. Al Hassan Khalid. Mohammed Essa Al Mohammed. Daniel Paracha. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Civil Engineering, Harrison Thoma. The award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Computer Networks, Numan Ahmed. Ahad Ali. Declan Fletcher. Jake Gailey. Jack Gilbert. Wazim Nanzir. Adil Parishwala. Aslam Patel. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Computer Networks with Professional Experience, Wahid Mahmood. Mahfooj Mia. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Computer Science, Orion Birch. Neil Boardman. Marcin Bronish. Vanessa Capaluti. David Chu. Liam Colquitt. Marshall Dillon. Matthew Fard. Jake Knox. Lee Murray. Darcy O'Connor. Robert Popovich. Alicia Sadiq. Aniket Santans. Jordan Settle. Usman Shabir Kuza. Mohammed Dundon. Kahir Wang. Lucas Whiteley. Omer Yazin. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Computer Science with Cyber Security, Mohammed Ali. Robert Brew. Jordan Conroy. James Dixon. Walla Abel. Rawasi Al-Ganas. Habibullah Gul. Lewis Hayden. Sam Jacks. Ahmed Karusi. David Lewis. Joseph McLean. Jakib Mia. Roland Damona Egba. Chuku Kadibaya Okeke. Derek Osagi. Ravi Parekh. Warren Phillips. Hassan Sawar. Sean Whittle. Robert Wolvin. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computer Science with Cyber Security with Professional Experience, Adil Ehsan. Mohammed Hussein Akhtar. Thomas Risdale. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computer Science with Data Analytics, Ronak Rasuli. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computer Science with Professional Experience, Stephen Hume. Georgie Ozov. Harrison Woodall. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computer Science with Web Development, Nathan Bamford. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computer Science with Web Development with Professional Experience, Nathan Potter. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Financial Mathematics, Callum Bass. Cameron Foster. James Meredith. Jay Patel. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Mathematics, Mohammed Ali. Christopher Ashford. Isabella Campbell. Emily Garforth. Saqib Nazir. Morgan Thomas. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Professional Sound and Video Technology, Jamie Carter. Benjamin Davidson. Ryan Howard. Alexander Lord. Daniel McMinn. Stephanie Reeves. Jake Sharif. Samuel Tattersall. Matthew Woolley. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Professional Sound and Video Technology with Professional Experience, Amber Barat. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Software Engineering, Mohammed Amir. James Hodgson. Matthew Holt. Champion Tinash Mahovo. Emmanuel Ozioma. Roman Soliman. Andrew Tabernier. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Software Engineering with Professional Experience, Osama Hussein Nazreen. Mahmood Mahmood. For the award of Bachelor of Science of Engineering with Honours Civil and Architectural Engineering, Ibrahim Patel. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Software Engineering, Romnik Sargroy. For the award of Master of Science Data Science, Kasigwa Mushombi. For the award of Master of Science Data Science, Alajide Kwiti. For the award of Master of Science Cybersecurity Threat Intelligence and Forensic, TJ Onime Uzi.
I did ask that the last cheer was as loud as the first, and you definitely delivered on that, so thank you. Graduates and guests, that now concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, I would like to let you know that we'll be taking a photo out the front there in the piazza of all our new graduates. Can I ask guests, therefore, to remain in your seats until all the graduates have left the theatre? And graduates, if you can follow the academic procession straight out of the theatre to the piazza for the photograph, thank you. I would now like to invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Helen Marshall, to close the ceremony.
Well, that was lively, really good. Thank you very much. On behalf of the University of Salford, I should now like to offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of our graduates today. So can I please ask you to join me in giving all our graduates a round of applause. Okay, thank you. University of Salford graduates, can I now ask you all to please stand? Now, as new graduates of the University of Salford, I would ask you to please put on your hats. I now declare this congregation closed. May I invite everyone to stand for the procession. Thank you.